Well, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, another brand new day. Yes, indeed. The sun is shining. The globe continues to spin around the sun. The sun continues its slow spin around the center of the galaxy. The galaxy continues its travels throughout the universe. We are in constant movement. Also, I've said it before, I've written it back here, but it is true. Remember, you are not your body. You are not even your brain inside of your skull. When you think about this, you are the electrical activity, the electrical and chemical activity of the cells of your brain. You are a ghost piloting a meat cockpit inside of a bone mech, protected by meat armor, sitting on a spinning ball of rock, zooming throughout the universe. Be frightened of nothing. Thumbs up for that. Plus, with the daily Shelton, Washington weather, plague, rat, and spider report. I forgot to do the spider report yesterday, but that's okay because there's no real change there. And the weather, well, it was halfway sunny, halfway not yesterday. And when I went walkies, because I went walkies, it was really dark and kind of cool and warm at the same time. It was humid but cool, if that makes sense. So but it wasn't hot and it wasn't cold, but it was windy and gray. And yeah, so I went walkies, but it didn't rain, and it's still not raining now. I can't tell if the sun's actually gonna come up. As in, is there a cloud cover? Not sure, I haven't walked outside. Plague rat report. Well, because I went walkies, I also went into Safeway to pick up some stuff, because with no working vehicle, my pop shield is fallen entirely. With no working vehicle, I have to make small, frequent trips to the store and not just one big one because it's limited with what I can carry. So, of course, there were people going through with no masks at all. You gotta love people. Joy. But I socially distance as best as possible. I cross streets to make sure I'm not around others. So, thumbs up for that. And as stated, if you see me walking the streets, no, if I'm by myself, I'm not going to be wearing my mask. Just because I carry pre-rolls with me, and I like to smoke my pre-rolls. And if you're by yourself in a large public area, which is where I go walkies, you're not a danger. By the time the wind and the air has brought your viral load, if you're sick, to anybody else out there, you need a certain threshold to be crossed. Not just one virus is going to get you. It's got to be a certain level of a viral load. And if you don't get that, your body can fight it off. Now, the covfefe bug, I'm going to have to edit that. 3 minutes in. With the covfefe bug, it's the threshold is a lot lower, so you got to be more careful, but it still has to hit that threshold. It may be only half as much of a viral payload, but it's still there and dangerous and awful. So it's still, you got to hit that limit. And going walking by yourself with stuff getting spread around and falling and just such like that, it's okay. It's okay. But if you're going to be around people, then goodness gracious, yeah. If I see people coming my way and there's no way to avoid any contact, it's boom, mask on. So again, you know, if I'm the only one wearing a mask and I'm not infected, that's only like 5 to 15 to maybe at best 30% protection for myself. But you're not wearing a mask to protect yourself. You're wearing a mask to protect other people if you are infected. Because When somebody else is wearing a mask but you're not, they may only have like a 30% coverage. But if you're infected and wearing a mask and nobody else is, they've got still a heck of a lot more coverage than if they had even a mask on themselves and you had none. What I'm saying is, please wear a mask. Oh, that's all. Goodness gracious. Merciful snakes alive. Gotta love it. But I didn't want to get into that a whole bunch. So, the spider report. Last night when I took my shower, I wanted to make sure, because there's a cupboard in a mirror when I stand facing the mirror, which makes sense. I wouldn't face the mirror if the mirror wasn't there. So I face the mirror, and then there's the cupboard with the sink. And then, they have a lip underneath the cupboard and a space. Down in the corner, I wanted to make sure because there's been a spider down there. So I looked around and I blew down on the webs that I could see down there. And the spider made a little run for it. And that made me laugh. I went, oh, ho, ho. And this is, again, how much my arachnophobia is just completely gone. So after she made a dash for up and underneath the cupboard, not cupboard, I just reached down and I started tearing apart the web in the area on the bath mat where I was going to be working and doing stuff. So it's just, I'm going run, 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 and then just tore all that down with my fingers. I never would have done that before. Ever. Now it's like, I'm sorry, little miss, but this is for your own good, because I go and I put my towel, not my towel. I have two. I put one down on the floor as a bath mat, and then I have one that I dry myself with. So I put down my bath mat towel, but I didn't want it to just be and smush her. So I just tore everything up and scared her out of that area. Now, I've had my feet in towels in there before. So is she going to run away out of terror? Or did she just go, ah? And now she's still fine, just waiting for the danger to go away. Still, though, it's cool. I am amazed myself. I mean, when I walk through a doorway and then webs go across my face, it's just, I laugh now. When I go through our sliding door to go outside into the forest out back, and there's a spider up in the corner, and it kind of tears up the web when the door opens up, I just go, I'm so sorry, little miss, and then walk on through. It's actually a nice feeling. Because I've known that they've just wanted to live my whole life, but that fear has always put them in they're dangerous, scary, frightening, kill them category. Whereas, no, now I feel better when I can see them, because I know that they're killing all the bugs for me, keeping my house nice. Thumbs up for that. Also, having written some actual things down, I always say that, but it's not true. I watched a video where they talked about this. There are two ways in English-speaking countries to look at how time flows. Now, I'm going to ask you a question because I never realized that people's viewpoints were different on this. And it is such a massive difference I'm only going to be able to give you the Cliff Notes, but it is a massive difference in viewpoint. But there is one viewpoint where the future is fixed. It's far off. And we are flowing through time toward it. It's like you're on a river and you are flowing through time toward the far off future. That's the way I feel. I am flowing through time forward. But there are the other people where you are solid at the point of now. You aren't moving. Time is coming toward you. We don't move in time. Time is moving to us. Versus Time is way up there and we are flowing toward it. That is such a massive difference in viewpoint and life. Talk to your friends. Find out where they stand. Are they fixed in time? Is the future flows toward them? Or are they flowing through time toward the future? Now, think of that. It's like, if I have an appointment tomorrow, am I thinking the time my appointment is flowing toward me to get closer? Or am I riding the tide forward to that appointment? Huge difference in viewpoints on life. Ask yourself, ask others what their viewpoint is. Find out. I never realized, just as I had never realized before, that there are a small number of people, but a number of people that do not have an internal dialogue. There's no internal monologue. It's just static, quiet. I'm always thinking, so I don't know. I've got a constant internal dialogue going. So when I talk to myself on the outside like this, it's no different than what's going on up here, except now my lips are flapping and my jaw is bobbing. So I'm used to that, but joyous. Oh, well. Let's see, is there anything else? Oh, yeah. I just read it once again. I watched a video this morning where they're talking about in Cleveland, apparently they're trying to get rid of another statue of Christopher Columbus. But there's an actual petition, and I think this would be awesome, to have it replaced with Chef Boyardee. Now, the thing about this that's awesome is Chef Boyardee was a real guy. It wasn't just a picture on a can, not just a corporate mascot. Chef Boyardee was a fellow that immigrated to Cleveland and then became a success story. He wanted to have good food available for people, so they didn't have to spend their entire lives on restaurants and stuff. They could have good food for a cheap price. And he became an actual success story with his line of food. But he was a real guy. And it's like, yeah, tear down the statue of Columbus. But if you're going to put up a statue of somebody, put up a statue of something like that. Definitely. Good Lord, Columbus was a failure on all counts. Oh, ugh, tear this down. Yeah, ugh, a whitewashing of history, because of course when I was a kid we were taught that he did all these wonderful good things. Not a single bad thing ever talked about. Not even that he never did what he was supposed to do. It was just all the things that he did. Yeah. No, tear the statues down. That was a meme that actually I posted this morning. That it's a picture of, it's like an Inception picture, but this one person, is talking, saying, now that they're tearing all those statues down, well, Mr. Leftist, what if they tore down a statue of Obama? And the guy in the middle says, well, yeah, I don't care. He drone bombed a bunch of people. Tear that statue down. And then in the third panel, it's this, the guy who asked the original question with all those math equations in the background going, I don't understand this one. And it's like, that fits, because so many people's brains just short circuit entirely when they say, well, what if we come after your statues? And they don't understand at all when our reply is, well, yeah, take the statues down, please. We don't need that. There's all sorts of bad stuff about these people. And it's like, ow. They just can't seem to process that. Thumbs up. So, yeah, when history is problematic, don't put up and celebrate things that are bad. And really, do we need statues of people? Like that old thing where this fellow goes on a trip into a desert and he finds just a broken statue with 2 legs, and on the base of the statue it says, "My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look upon my works, ye mighty, and despair." But all that's left is the broken statue and an endless expanse of sand. We don't need statues. We don't need statues. And I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments on my community tab, and I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent, you took the time, you expended the calories. Thank you very much. If I mispronounce the username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker, and even though I count an American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand with my depression, fibro, and more, I'm lucky I can remember even my own name. Getting better all the time, approaching a functional limit. We have Warmock Free, thank you very much. And It's Jolly Soggy Sock. That's a heck of a name, but thank you very, very much. Niner Diaz, or Neener, I don't know how you pronounce that, but thank you very much. Dami Shato, thank you very, very much. And Chuck Morris, greatly appreciated. Lucifer, thumbs up and thank you. And then we have, I cannot tell the language. I'm very sorry. It's not in English. I wish I could pronounce it, but thank you very, very much. Kathy Kisscat, good to see you in the comments. Thank you very much. Fallen Potato 177, thumbs up and thank you very much. We have Sam Cooper, thumbs up. Relentless Truth 89, greatly appreciated. Another one of those people that doesn't watch the beginning of my reaction videos. Stephen Blanchard, thumbs up and thank you. And yeah, he makes good videos. Elder Wolf 569, thumbs up and thank you. XX COD Player XX, thumbs up and thank you. And Russian Timing, thumbs up. Good to see you in the comments. Albert 64, greatly appreciated. Henry Giovanetto, thumbs up. And then we have Marcus Bolter, greatly appreciated. Max Fry, thumbs up and thank you. We have Ollie B, thumbs up. And then there's Colin Reisenauer, greatly appreciated. Nico Sanchez, greatly appreciated. We have Alfie TPL. They're kind of goofy looking letters, but that's what I think it is, so thank you very much. We have Sebastian Ferris, greatly appreciated. And last but not least, Wendy Nerd, thumbs up and thank you all. Greatly appreciated. Get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. Thumbs up and thank you so very much. It is greatly appreciated to no end. If you could check out my various links down below, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. If you'd like to help support me, but you didn't want to send money to one of those two places, I have a PayPal link down below. And if you wanted to help me out without sending money, I have an Amazon wishlist link as well, with things like cat food, hamster bedding, silly things, not silly things. If you could help me out, that would be awesome, but do not feel obligated. I do not feel entitled. And if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I do take all good wishes, and I deposit them in the bank of my heart, where I draw interest, so thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. And of course, if you could subscribe to the channel and hit that bell, that would be very cool, greatly appreciated. I would understand if you did not wish to, but if you are down with it, I will do my best to keep you entertained from now until the literal end of time. Definitely a thumbs up. Well, I've got this video that you're watching. I got another video I need to record, edit, and render. Not going to be anything big and flashy because still my mushy membrane keyboard, and I'm not able to play anything requiring fast thought and quick movements on it. Thumbs up for that. But I'm going to record, edit, and render something. Definitely a good thing. So You take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very, very, very good thing. Be safe. Be smart. Practice social distancing. Practice self-care. And there are too many names for me to write, but 1312, be safe.